Today we will together look closer at this Blackstar Fly 3 mini amp. And we will see if this is any good. And I don't want to waste your time, I can say that this is an actionable, great little amp. But this is not the best option for everyone. And if you watch this video, you will find out why. Let's get started. First, a little about the looks and the overall feel and quality of this little amp. It feels plastic-like, and the reason probably is because this is plastic. But still, I got this Bosscat and a Mini over here. It's a little bit more expensive. This is usually goes around $99, usually still under 100, and this is too plastic-like. But it doesn't really bother me because these are good sounding amps, in my opinion. Solid little amps. So I will put this over here, and now we will focus on this one. And something about the features of this amp. We have the, of course, input for your Hooter cable, and we have the gain knob. We can adjust the signal strength at the start of the signal chain and add some distortion into your playing by making the signal stronger. And we have button for overdrive, really nice feature in the amp like this. Volume, increase the loudness of your amp, and EQ. This is kind of different from the rest of the amps. Blackstar has this little bit different way to name their tone shaping knob, because I think that this is what this is. This is tone shaping knob. Like with the Orange Mini, which I have over here. This has this knob where you can increase the treble and smooth in the middle, or other way around. This is kind of the same here. If you turn it all the way into the 0, it's called the USA tone. And I think that it's kind of sharp, bright, very clear tone. Like if you would dial the treble knob all the way up, in my opinion. On the middle you get a little bit rounder and fuller tone. And if the knob is on the 10, it's the bridge tones, that's what it says on the manual. And these tones are much rounder, warmer and fuller, in my opinion. I personally like the bridge tones of this amp a lot more than these USA tones with the 0 setting. And then we have a nice addition into this kind of amp. We have the delay. And with the time knob you can adjust the time between the time when you play the note and when playback is played to this delay effect. And with the delay level you can increase the loudness of this effect. And then we have the aux input. You can jam with your favorite tracks, and then the phones. And then the power button. Over here on the back side, this has the separate extension speaker. You can buy it, and this adds kind of loudness and more fuller tone for you. It's the nice addition, especially if you need more power out of your amp. And there's also input for the AC adapter, but AC adapter is not included with this out of the box. And this works with 6 alkaline or rechargeable batteries. And then on the bottom there are 2 rubber legs and 2 plastic ones. And I would wish that they had included 4 rubber legs, because these plastic legs don't make this more stable when it's on the table. If you, for example, pump it, it's kind of, you can quite easily drop this from your table because of these 2 plastic legs. For example, if you compare this to this Orange, this has 4 plastic legs, but they are kind of a little bit stickier plastic, but it still moves very easily. This a little bit harder, but then the Bosscat, it has 4 rubber very tiny legs, but still, and it's a lot more stable. And about the looks of these, I definitely think that this is the best looking one, but it looks like that with these portable amps, if you want to get a nice looking amp, then tone quality goes down. If the looks is there, then the tone and sound will be there, but if the tones and sound are here, the looks will be here. It definitely goes like this in my opinion, because this, it doesn't feel so plastic-like, it feels like orange amp, but these two are really plastic-like, but sound way better than this. This has okay cleans, grunts are on the edge, and the distorted sounds are just way too fuzzy. And the features overall, I think that these are really nice features. You can shape your tone a lot with this EQ. Delay is a nice plus, you can spice up your tones and playing with it quite a lot. And basic gain and volume, and this overdrive is great. For example, this is on the same price range, and this doesn't have the option to select the overdrive setting. So I think you get really nice bang for your buck with this amp. And I think now it's time to check the sound demos with this. I recorded clean, grunts and distorted tones, both rhythm and lead parts, so let's check these out. So, tones of these, of course, it comes down to your personal preference. I think that clean tones with this amp are really good. I was surprised how good the clean tones were. I were definitely satisfied with the clean tones with this, and especially you can spice up your cleans with the delay, especially if you want to bass some leads. It's really great in my opinion. I think the clarity is definitely there with these cleans. You can get really clear, bright and still also gentle cleans with this amp. I definitely like the cleans of this amp, and if you for example compare those to this Boss Katana, I think that the Blackstar here takes the edge, even though this is maybe 20 bucks, 15 bucks more expensive. With this Boss the clarity quite isn't there in my opinion. And then the crunch tones, really usable, nice crunch tones, great for classic rock, blues, yeah. Really nice crunch tones. It has that kind of crispiness, and you can get down a little bit muddier also if you want. I really enjoyed those too. And then the distorted tones. This is not for the really distorted stuff. Definitely not great for metal. For example, this is way better option if you are after the metal tones with your practice portable amp. With this, the distorted tones sounded more like the crunch tones with this Boss Katana, so it just can't offer so much distortion and that kind of growl into your, and those mean distorted tones into your playing, in my opinion, in my testing. And as you noticed, I played with this Ibanez GIO, which has really versatile pickup configuration. Humbuckers, single coil, great for testing different gear. So who is this for? Definitely if you are after clean tones, great clean tones, really good actionable crunch tones, and then the really distorted metal tones are not for you, you are not into that kind of stuff, then I think that this is the best option in my opinion out there. It's even better than the Boss Katana. This is for metal in my opinion. The cleans with this one, it's so clear and clarity is definitely there. I really enjoy playing the cleans with this amp. So if that sounds good to you, this might be a great option. But then remember that this doesn't hold up well when it's on the table. And also this has no handle and this plastic is quite slippery, so it's really easy to drop these in my opinion. I haven't done that, but it's quite easy, and from this side if you grab it, it's quite big. Don't do this. If you decide to buy this, be careful with this because this doesn't have the handle, and if you pump it, it's really easily flies onto the floor. But if you are after distorted tones, you especially want to play metal with your portable mini amp, then I think that this Boss Katana will suit you much better. It's a little bit more expensive, yes, but if the price difference is not huge in my opinion, it's not too bad. You get way better metal tones with this one, and crunch tones are quite on the same level with this too. But then with the cleans, I think this wins it. But if you want to play metal, then some kind of clean intros, they go just fine with this. But if you are after a really versatile amp, and these are kind of your two options, maybe if you had chance to spend a little bit more, $50, and you really want a really versatile practice amp, then this Microcube, in my opinion, it would be a great option. It's a little bit more expensive, but just the options you get with this 7 different amp types, great cleans and great metal tones also. I think that this is the kind of the combination of both of these and the good qualities of the both of these. And this is larger, yes, but this handle is much nicer than with this, and this doesn't have handle at all. Rubber legs, doesn't tilt or fall down so easily, and the battery life with this is really great. About 20 hours, you get a lot less with this. So personally, if I would be searching for a new portable practice amp, I want my amp to be really versatile. I want to explore different genres, then this would be definitely my choice. If the $100 is absolute maximum that you are ready to pay, then you kind of have to think about which you value more, cleans or distorted tones. It's kind of, this offers some kind of cleans, but distorted tones of this one just quite aren't there. They are more like of gain crunch tones, but the cleans of this just amazing. Personally, if I had to pick between these two, I would get this one because the cleans of this are just so good, and I mostly play cleans. And you can check the latest price of this amp by clicking the link in the description. It helps me to produce more gooder content, and it adds no extra cost for you. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any questions, if you want that I make videos where I compare the sound samples and sound demos of these head to head, I am ready to do so. Like this video if this helped you out, and subscribe if you want to see more, and hopefully I will see you soon.